MRG Show de hoje vocês vão conferir o bate-papo que eu travei com o amigo Andy Serkis, ator que interpreta o chimpanzé César no Planeta dos Macacos, o Gollum, é claro, o King Kong, o cara tem de macaco, e espero que vocês curtem esse bate-papo que eu tive com ele aí, falando sobre a tecnologia, é claro, que ele emprega o futuro disso tudo, o que ele pensa. Espero que vocês curtam. Mr. Serkis, how are you, sir?
I'm very good.
How are you? It's really a pleasure. I'm here representing a website and a very popular podcast called Killing Giant Robots.
Okay.
That's pretty much what it translates. So I gotta ask you, do you have like a favorite robot? It doesn't have to be giant, just a robot.
Oh, I like the Iron Giant.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I loved that film. I thought that was amazing.
I imagine, because it has a lot of character to the robot instead of just...
Exactly. Yeah, such personality. Yeah,
it is.
Yeah.
You are who you choose to be. Superman.
Serkis, I grew up in the 80s pretty much, so my monster culture, let's say, comes from the works from Frank Oz, like Labyrinth and The Dark Crystal, and even like Ray Harryhausen movies from the old days.
Me too.
There you go. So I want to know how much of that art has influenced you in what you do today.
Well, I was always a huge fan of Ray Harryhausen's for a start. You know, I used to watch all of his films, and as a child, I used to paint models of King Kong, Godzilla, all of those guys.
Awesome. Yeah.
So they were very much part of my childhood.
Cool. Do you see yourself like the next evolution in that? Of course, you're an actor as well, but it's like the next step from that craft. I mean, they were acting in behalf of that monster, but they didn't have the technology to do what you do today. I mean,
that's right. It is, and in many ways, it is. It's a fantastic tool. Performance capture technology is an amazing tool because you are both, in a sense, you're the author of the role, like a regular actor, but you're also the puppeteer and the marionette of the digital avatar. So, and in the rehearsal process, you are able to see on screen,
like in real time.
In real time, you're able to see King Kong or Caesar or Gollum. You know, I'm able to lift my right hand up, and I can see Caesar's lifting his hand up, and then you learn how physically to puppeteer the digital character. So there is a relationship to those. But the crucial thing about performance capture is that that's just a rehearsal tool. When you're on set and you're playing the character, it's internal and it's like any other form of live action acting.
I see. Are you able to make little tweaks in the post-production, like, oh, you know what, can you lift my eyebrow a little bit and something like that? No.
We don't do that. No, what we do is we go back and we do pickups. So for instance, reshoots. And but there were some scenes which we wanted to revisit and much like you do in normal film.
Okay.
And so we were able to go back, and then you can play the character again in a scene that you've already played and
try something new or different.
Try something new, exactly. And the great thing about performance capture technology is it means you can keep reinventing. You can keep very easily kind of reinventing.
Take your stinking paw off me, you damn dirty ape!
No!
Um momento da sua atenção, um momento rápido da sua atenção, antes de você desfrutar desse maravilhoso programa, para um recado bacana, porque vai acontecer na Bahia a próxima Campus Party, exatamente do dia 9 ao dia 13 de agosto, vai rolar na Arena Fonte Nova, na Bahia, a Campus Party. A Campus Party é o maior evento de tecnologia do mundo e para ajudar a desenvolver a tecnologia, negócios que envolvem tecnologia, as startups e o caramba, o governo da Bahia resolveu trazer a Campus Party para o estado. A palavra da ordem quando se fala em Campus Party é tecnologia. Se você é um cara aficionado por tecnologia, se você gosta de estar por dentro do que está acontecendo, se você quer ver palestras maneiríssimas com pessoas da área, tem uma dúvida sobre se vale a pena investir num negócio, se vale a pena entrar, a Campus Party é destino certo para você ir e tirar essas dúvidas, conhecer pessoas, fazer networking e até levar um projeto seu para ver se esse projeto vinga. Vai que melhor local para você testar suas ideias. Então fique de olho do dia 9 ao dia 13 do 8 agora de agosto, Campus Party Bahia, na Arena Fonte Nova. O local é de fácil acesso, você pode chegar de metrô, é bem tranquilo de se chegar, não tem desculpa para não ir. Deixe agendado e compareça. Campus Party Bahia, deu match.
Yeah.
I see. Thinking what this technology is able to do with your talent today and pushing it a little bit to the future, how do you see the possibilities, for instance, for you to act in another actor's skin, let's say, or someone who has already passed away, or even you as a younger version or a child version? How do you see that? I mean,
I think performance capture technology allows you to do all of these things. And, you know, we, for instance, we are very used to the idea of biopics.
Sure.
Now, everyone wants to watch true stories about characters that have lived. And what do actors do? They get cast because they look a little bit like the character, then they put on makeup to make them look more like the character.
Yeah.
But imagine, you know, you could take 3D imagery of a famous person that you were playing, and then you could use performance capture technology to do that. It's just a different mask. It's instead of makeup, it's digital makeup that is put on after the fact.
What is it they've sent us?
Hope.
Okay, just one last one. If we have the, is it hard to let go of a character? Do you find yourself like impersonating Gollum or Caesar in some way, alone, you know, or just walking a little bit like this, like Caesar sometimes? I don't know if that's.
Well, I'll give you an example. Okay. So I played Caesar now in 3 movies, and occasionally, especially after the first movie, I found that I was carrying my hands like this for. You know, for a long period, you know, just slightly differently. And then when I was getting up from being in a chair, I would use my knuckles to get up, and so
it stays with you a little bit.
It does a bit, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a little weird, but I like that. Yeah. Sir, thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you. Great to meet you.
As well.